Alright, so here we are again. The next turn, the next day, and we shall continue our push to strike deep towards Tabessa. Um, so yeah, let's get to it. Our counter battery artillery got a nice shot there, nice. He repaired the AA. Yeah, these are gonna be the final moments. We might win on turn 10, but definitely by turn 11. Alright. So there's gonna be lots of good stuff here. Alright. Actually, hell, we might win at turn 9. I feel like we have a very good chance to win it on turn 9. Actually, maybe I should have moved that somewhere else. Oh well. Alright. Yeah, we might win at turn 9 actually, now that I think about it. But definitely by turn 10. Um hmm. So there's no more good targets for you. So you need to be rebased. You could technically help here for a turn, but I really don't think that's necessary. Let's see. I don't think it's necessary. Alright, how are we gonna attack? You know, maybe I'm not taking Casterine past this turn. Let's see. Boom. Stuka got the hit. Um, so much artillery pressure here. Not a damn thing they can do about it. So I don't have a unit that can actually get into the mountain hex. Oh no, I do. Okay. Thank God for horsies. Yeah, I think that was the only unit that could do it, and I think it could have only done it because it had the horsies, or the artillery unit could have done it only because of horsies. I knew there was a reason I brought horsies. No, that was the whole reason I brought the horsies, is so that they could go across the hills quicker than trucks can. Um, let's see. Alright, Mr. Tiger. Oh, that would have probably been a better move. Yeah, you still got some fighters left. Alright, well, that's all the movement. Um, and we did capture everything, all the Thalia, Kasserine, and Farina on turn 8. And I think we might be able to take Tebessa next turn on turn 9. Maybe. Just maybe. I don't know. And if we don't take it turn 9, it's a pretty much guaranteed 100% turn 10 victory. 100%. We'll try our best and see if we can get turn 9, but he might be able to put, because we don't have that much to be able to attack Tebessa. We've got the Pioneers that could probably attack. We've got the Stug 42 that can attack. We've got this other Stug. We've got the multiple bike recon, and probably this bike recon down here. Maybe this bike recon. Maybe not. We got this Tiger, maybe. Got this other Stug. We've got pieces of the Air Force. Some of these pieces that can't strike. I don't think the Stuka's gonna make it. I don't think the Bomber's gonna make it. But we've got all these pieces up here, so we do have two scouts and a fighter and two fighter bombers to help bomb. So that should be nice. So we might be able to take it turn 9. But at the same time, if it's not turn 9, it's definitely gonna be turn 10. And that will wrap up this round here shortly. Maybe we'll see it later tonight. Maybe we'll see it tomorrow. But pretty shortly, this will be concluded, and we'll get to look at all the stats on everybody. Everybody did a great job, though. Like every piece was useful. Every piece did its job. The only thing I'm a little bit not that happy with was the rocket artillery. It didn't seem like it did. It seemed like it was cumbersome and it didn't do quite as much as it could have, and I don't know. I think I would have rather had 105s instead of the artilleries. And then maybe I would have liked it big 88 to bust through these Churchills better, but it worked out the way it is, so maybe not. I don't know. The late Air Force was really nice after it was clear that we won the air war, or at least created parity. Um, we were able to buy the Stukas and the bomber, and they just ran amok. Um, I mean, we took heavy losses, right? But these are all expendable losses, right? These, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 different units lost, but all expendable, all cheap. The recons that had to push and try to encircle and try to make progress, they all died and they paid with their lives, but everybody else was able to make the advance. This AA over here was covering a flank, I think, and then it got busted up and we wanted to kill it. And then of course, just like on the ground, we had the planes in the air that were sacrifices. Expendable. The multiple BF-110s that we lost and the BF-109s that we lost, to help us win the air war. Even lost a scout. But those are all acceptable losses. And we still got plenty of prestige. So I would say that this was a very successful assault overall. And I would say that the big play was early. Like I think was what, turn 2 or turn 3, when I was able to use the recons across the bridge, get behind here, hit the AA, and start an encirclement. And then it allowed everything rushing down through this road to just keep smashing it, and everything coming up this road to just keep pushing, pushing, pushing. And he was never able to create a stable front line because of those first recons that gave their lives. Um, and then the fighters in the fighter air war, that was just, he definitely killed my planes and made me pay in the air, but he could only keep it up for so long before the attrition got to him. And these AAs got some really good hits too, because the air war was happening near this town, and these AAs just tore up some of the planes. So that really swung things. And then in the south was, it was a little bit of a stalemate for a second, but he decided to hold the line, right, with those Churchills, but one of the Churchills on the flank was open, and I was able to push up some recons past that open flank, and then create an encirclement along with some troops in the mountains here, I think, and then surrender some Churchills and make progress and push. Um, that was the big play there. That collapsed the bottom is surrendering that Churchill. Surrendering that Churchill, and then like some early play here on the infantries and the artillery. But yeah, overall really successful here, and we will probably see the conclusion next turn, if not next turn, the turn after. But I'm gonna go ahead and submit it, and here we go. And maybe we'll see the end of this today or tomorrow. But see you all later.